What's up, guys? It's Mrjamvad, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server. We're gonna be using an Academy Archives team. If you don't know what the Academy Archives is, so this is the Academy Discord. Real quick, link is down in the description. Completely free to join, and if you go there, you'll have several people. These people that you see over here: moderators, tour directors, draft league, VGC headmasters, all those people. Oops. They're all there to assist you. All of them volunteered to be a part of this. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, I know there are a lot of groups, so I'm going to be cleaning that up soon. Click the Sun and Moon OU archive. New teams were just dropped. So as you can see, everybody was raving over them. And, you know, we have the UU archives, Ubers and all these things. So, yep, that's pretty much the Academy Discord. Again, click the link down in the description below. There are a lot of useful resources that you guys might not know that I put in the description to assist you guys on your journey. But yeah, bros. So you remember that thing I was preparing to help people with the mental aspect of Mons and all that stuff? Yeah, still working on it. Actually, been every day. But it's started from me thinking I was just gonna write something real quick and simple and blah blah blah, and it's evolved into something. It's evolved into its own thing, and I just have to let it be and let it manifest and unfold as it chooses to. So I'm not sure when that's gonna be done. I'm not gonna give a definite time. I'll just, when it drops, it drops. But it won't be not done because I'm not working on it, though. I'll say that. Okay, so as I look at this Dragon Dance Dragapult, it's gonna be very nice. Unfortunately, as a Hippowdon, we hate to see it. Hippowdon is gonna be one of those things that just comes in and destroys us. There's nothing we can do about it. Now, big upside is if we can lure that Hippowdon in Toxic with Toxic Rotom. I mean, they'll plot Overheat destroys him, but Toxic Rotom, if he's tired of his full switching around, goes a long way. Hatterene, max defense, draining kiss. Keldeo is actually quite good outside of Toxapex. So I'm gonna try to hazard stack, double down on Rotom. Ferrothorn can only be KO'd by a potential Aegislash. So Aegislash is a problem if it's physical. So I have to double down on Rotom, Ferrothorn. Tyranitar, not that great. Keldeo, very good under certain circumstances, and Hatterene, very good, assuming that I either burn the Corviknight or I get rid of the Aegislash. So all that being said, let's go off with the Keldeo off jump. Now, gambly, but burning Corviknight, because one, generally they don't run. Yeah, well. It's very wrong about that. Scalded 41%. So I can actually kill the Corviknight here. Basically, I was saying generally they don't run. The Scalded a lot. He's gonna be at 50 something. I just don't know if he's gonna die to. Okay, actually, very well. Let's taunt here. He actually Brave Birded again. I did not expect him to Brave Bird again. Good play, because him Brave Birding again there as I scald without him roosting. I expected roost. No, I don't regret that scald. Scald again, roost. He'd be slightly higher. There are several reasons I didn't expect him to Brave Bird again there. But him doing that does give some insight. He likely will give me Hippowdon. Smarter play, obviously, to go to Snorlax. Okay, never mind. Just go to Lax, which is the smarter play, as I said. And so this is going to start getting interesting as we're going to have to start stacking. Made a big mistake giving away Corviknight as Hippowdon, likely rears head. And I'm gonna have to outplay him heavy. I think he's gonna Earthquake. Doubles to Dracovish, anticipating Hatterene. Pharaoh does take 2, I believe. That's Banded Vish. Ferrothorn is very important though, very important. Man, I wish I had something to hit him, because okay, that actually works. That actually works well because Corviknight is forced to roost. Actually, defogs hard. So I'm guessing he just doesn't value this Corviknight very much. A Hippowdon switch is possibly here. Not the wisest in my opinion. So he just sacks Corviknight. So that's one Dragapult answer gone. It's Banded Vish, Heat Crash, likely Snorlax, Heat Crash, Curse. I want to be wary of the Snorlax for sure. Heat Crash, Curse. So again, Dragapult can be a massive asset. I just gotta play this correctly. And speaking of which, I'm gonna send it out here as bait. And again, I know he's Heat Crash. Well, actually, he might not be, but he should not take this well. Yeah. So if he chose to Curse, right? What this allows is for me to DD on a potential rest. And like Dragapult isn't something you want in, like this isn't what you want basically. And so Modern Pex doesn't run haze. Well, I haven't seen any haze variants. So let's darts first. There's no real point of me Phantom Forcing if he's gonna haze anyway. Knockoff. Well, that's not what you want to see. And so, Ferrothorn, Snorlax is asleep, which is a big deal. It's a very big deal. My Rotom is gonna go crazy now. So let's take advantage of this. Shown Stealth Rock. I didn't think he'd hard switch to Dracovish. I knew Dracovish was an option because I literally was like, I should Stone Edge here. But I was like, there's no way you go hard Dracovish. But he did. Would be nice to have it for Snorlax, but I guess it comes down to whether or not. Well, Hatterene never beats Snorlax, so what's my speed tier on this? I'm probably slower than Aegislash. It's a question of which one I'd rather have, Hatterene or Tyranitar. And I'd say T-Tar is less important. And so, obviously with the knockoff picks is a problem. So what I'll do here is, this is what leftovers. I'm gonna go Thorn, Spike. Is Knock better here? Knock Leech Seed. Or is Hard Switch? No, Leech Seed is fine here. Did allow Snorlax to wake up, but I think I have to overload him. I'm very surprised that he went to Hippowdon, unless he predicted me. Regardless, Hatterene's to play here. Yeah, allows us to just Draining Kiss spam. I don't think he'd go hard slash. Does go hard slash. And it's a question of whether or not the slash is physical. If it was special, then my play there was to go for Mystical Fire, though I probably still wouldn't have KO'd him, if he specs at least. But as things are setting up, like I might be able to just do it with Rotom. If I have Dragapult for Lax, so he's special. He's probably specs too. Good play, good play. He needed to get that right there. Very good play. So it's gonna come down heavily to Did I lose much from overheating there? Actually, it was a misplay. I didn't lose much from overheating there. That was actually a huge misplay. I had lost. I did not lose much from overheating there. Thankfully, Rotom can take a hit. I did not lose much from overheating there. That's actually a very poor decision. So let's see. Very, very silly decision by me there. I mean, obviously, I gotta go Pult. And this is where it's gonna get interesting because Pex has to knock Vish. Let's see. Yeah, I actually did not expect Snorlax there. So there's a Heat Crash, excellent, which gives me a free Dragon Darts. He can choose to go to hard to Hippowdon, but it's not going to enjoy it. It forces the recovery, and maybe I can get the Toxic off. Go Snorlax though. So unfortunately, my leftovers. Don't know why he went Vish, unless he's gonna double back out, in which case kudos. But maybe he thought he was faster than me. And so now Ferrothorn is actually a very big issue. And Rotom is a big issue. Yeah, it's gonna get interesting towards the end game. Thorn needs to do his damn thing. Thank you for hitting your Leech Seed, Ferrothorn. I really do appreciate that. And so, is he leftovers? I still have my boots. I'm trying to think if there's a downside to going Rotom here. If I go Rotom and he goes to Pex, and then he pivots back to Hippowdon, there is a downside. I don't know if he'll read into it. I'm getting so much health back. I'm gonna spike here. Yep. There was a downside to him doubling the Pex. Ferrothorn, you're so annoying, bro. You're so annoying. Did I knock his item off? So yeah, Ferrothorn just. But I played Rotom very sloppily there. Very, very sloppily. In fact, not predicting I should have guarded against the Aegis Slash. Even if Hippowdon had stayed in, I took 2 Earthquakes at that point, I believe. And if push comes to shove, let's say I Mystical Fired, I could always go to Rotom and get the Toxic off, even if we had to trade for rocks. So there were just several misplays. But the sturdiness of the team pulled through. And that was a function of me not properly having a game plan. I love Dynamax, cool name, bro. And we're still on the lower rungs. Well, mid ladder. Let's call this mid. We're at like 17 something. It's been a couple days. 1733, right? And that's after that win. So we were even lower than that. So in this game, I really do. What is up with these Snorlaxes? I really do enjoy Dragon DD Dragapult. especially if it's a SPDEF Clef. You know, it does not enjoy those. Keldeo is quite good, especially if I can. So what let's see, Dragapult set up beats, potentially set up beats. If I burn this, potentially set up beats, depending on if it has knock, potential set up beats. So Dragapult's very high in value, subjective value. So Keldeo upon combining beats 1, 2, 3, loses to 1, 2, 3. So Keldeo beats half his team, the half of his team that it beats. Well, you know, Corviknight, yes. It really beats maybe 2 members, but it's helpful for you know, Snorlax and his boosting, you know, though Dragapult is helpful for that as well as T-Tar, but that's something helpful for that. Ferrothorn guards well against nothing, but it's very difficult for these 3 to kill, and he's not Leech Seed. Like, he can't deal with Leech Seeds very well, nor knockoffs. So Ferrothorn is going to be very difficult to take down, as it helps with Zeraora as well. T-Tar, Rotom, and like something to assist with the Clefable Corviknight core. T-Tar is going to put in some work. You're going to see Rotom as usual, mad annoying, quite annoying for my opponent's team. So that's going to go in, and Hatterene, maybe. We'll see with Hatterene. We'll need some time with that boy because Snorlax is around. So I'm going to lean towards a Dragapult endgame, and for me to do so, I'll have to touch Clef, and I'll have to touch up either Pex or Corviknight. So him leading Pex is literally the best lead position for us, because if he goes to Pex, Hatterene's low value, he either has to go for T-Spikes, shows the knockoff, and in him showing knockoff, that lets me know that Dragapult can't set up willy-nilly on it until I burn it with my Keldeo, and this will likely be his initial Keldeo switching. This will likely be his initial Keldeo switching, because I could be Specs, and that would really devastate his Clefable switching, regardless of whether or not it's SPDEF. So, me knowing this, the question is, what now? I mean, the Corviknight is obvious, and so it's a question of what. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is use this Ferrothorn offensively. Well, okay. So apparently the counter is. Well, that made sense versus Hatterene though. I'm debating whether or not I want to get hexed. So what I'll do is go hard Keldeo here, as he goes Corviknight on me, implying that maybe he doesn't have Heat Crash, or he wasn't confident in it. So this allows me to go for a Scald here, again aiming to burn that Toxapex. Gonna double Scald here, never go for a hazard. I don't mind him knocking off if it can mean me potentially getting off the burn. 2, but your boy jams Water Stay Cold as he knocks off, and we're gonna make the same. Actually, no, this time Tyranitar is a better pivot, as he goes Corviknight. So let's find out some information. I've been trying to body press. That's not good. That's not pleasant. It is and it's not. It just depends on what, because that may be set up fodder for Dragapult. So that's useful information. I just need the Toxapex burnt so that Dragapult can't bring my sub with knockoff, and then that's residual damage. So we're gonna lead Seed hard here. Thankfully with Connect, that's a pretty big connection. As we're gonna go to Hatterene here, he's gonna try to cover for the T-Tar. No, he does not. I don't have a ground type anyway, so that Volt Switch was relatively safe. I should have considered Volt Switch. I assumed that he would Toxic on the T-Tar switch. Hatterene low value again, so I don't mind throwing it in too much, but I still want to keep my game plan in mind. This is a problem though, which lets me know that he's definitely gonna go for a Plasma Fist, because my Hatterene staying into Psychic here. But this is the ladder. I'm thinking what this going for bulk up and me not getting any damage off can be a real problem. However, if he's Life Orb and CC locks, I lose a mon and get no value out of it. So I'm gonna Psychic here. Yeah, goes for Calm Mind. Calm Mind, Grass Knot. This loses to my. So I Calm Mind, Grass Knot, Focus Blast. Okay, so I'm gonna reduce his item discharge, huh? He's. Oh god, now we gotta play around with hacks. Oh, he Grass Knotted, and that hurt. The Grass Knot hurt. This isn't good for my my Dragapult, obviously. I'd be shocked if he had. Okay, so I didn't get paralyzed, but my Dragapult is mad low, so that worked out phenomenally for him. Now that does open up my Rotom a lot. My Rotom is a problem now. I got this nasty plot, and once I start hazard sacking, which is going to be the next course of action, because at this point Ferrothorn struggles only with Rotom Heat. I'm going to remove that thing's item and get leftovers on. My Hatterene is actually semi decent here. So I am concerned about a CM variant. And if it's CM, so what I'm gonna do is actually go to T-Tar here as he pivots to Rotom Heat. Man, that must be mad embarrassing. You hate to see it as he VS's, does no damage as we get Tyranitar. So this is where things are gonna start getting interesting. I have to make the decision that, like, so okay, I actually know how I can go about this instead. So obviously Defog coming out, and I was contemplating, well, do I want to perpetually VS and you know, how do I deal with the Snorlax? How do I deal with the fact that it's going to constantly be coming in? And how I can deal with that is have T-Tar stand up and continually force the bodies. Okay, that was a horrible play. That was a horrible decision by him. Man, I want to go to my Rotom so badly here, but I have the leverage, so I'll crunch hard. Actually goes Pex. It does not enjoy that crunch. Does not enjoy that Captain Crunch. Yep, I'm gonna go back to Hatterene. Doubles to Snorlax. Don't get why. I'm not sure what his angle was. Maybe he's gonna try to paralyze this. Maybe he's trying to curse hard. Curse hard is problematic. Curse hard is problematic. But he hasn't shown Heat Crash, which is, so I'll go Ferrothorn hard. It covers both. Wow. Crit me with the Heat Crash there. I don't get why he Heat Crashed there if he didn't have anything to touch Tar. So this guy is just a predicting type. He's like so that gives me information that there's never a reason to not have Heat Crashed before and Heat Crashed there. Now he crit me, which makes a difference, but I'll play and get Ferrothorn back up. I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah. So he's staying in. Oh, he actually goes to his Rotom. Who's faster? He's faster. Volswitch. Let's see. Rotom Buffet. Actually, I'm faster. Never mind. That's actually great that I'm faster. So me allowing Ferrothorn to get hit was a massive mistake. I can get my health back, as I said, but it just makes things a lot more difficult than it needed to be, especially with Clef. So yeah, that was just foolish of me. So he Toxics, expecting me to be slower than him, and now he has to guard against a Crunch. I can't switch. Don't have an electric resist. Yeah, he has to guard against a Crunch. So he goes Corviknight. Hopefully we get a defense drop for the body slam. No. But again, every time he comes in, same shit, different day. On the off chance, unless he chooses to stay, which he does take a Volt Switch. But he can't really play around with me going for... Man, Dragapult getting low ruined that win con. Me making that stupid Ferrothorn play. I didn't need to go to Ferrothorn, but it would cover Curse. So basically my logic there was no reason to Heat Crash ever. Because Tyranitar has been my initial switch. So I was thinking, okay, well... Sorry, something else came up. But yeah, so... Debating... Yeah, let's not let him get any kind of leftovers. Right. So he curses there. It's my fault for playing around with the hacks. But I'm doing enough to where like it might not matter. So it's rest, Heat Crash, Crunch, So I'll go Thorn. I'll play this wisely. I'll go Thorn. Back to T-Tar. Heat Crash does 0. And with the leftovers plus the Sandstorm and Leech Seed and all that, this Snorlax isn't beating me 1v1. So now the question is, do you... And Ferrothorn got a lot of his health back, which was also a big deal. I told you I'd get the Ferrothorn back. So now it's also a question of, do you double down on... So I'll go Dragapult here, low value, and I'm expecting rest to get my health back, right? And now Corviknight or Clefable is likely to rear its ugly head. Even if you don't go to Corviknight or Clefable, still same shit. Let's see, thick fat. So I guess everybody's getting their health back here. I really don't understand him staying in versus Dragapult. This is not a fight you win. Let me see. I'm at 65%. Let me see how much I'm getting from Snorlax. Let me see how much I'm getting. Yeah, I'm actually at a higher amount of health, so I actually just substitute down. Yeah, and this is like infinite Dragon Dance. I don't know if he realizes this because he has to rest soon. Yeah. Like, maybe he's just like, fuck it, like I want my Snorlax and I want it now. Problem is I'm too boosted now. So unless, wait, actually, that was unaware Clef. Ah, fuck. Who uses unaware Clef in fucking 20? So Snorlax is awake. It being unaware Clef, okay. Like, did he show me that he was unaware before? It actually helps with Ferrothorn. But like, come on, man. So it just Dragon Darts hard. There's no point in Phantom Forcing. Dragon Darts prevents him from switching. But yeah, that's hilarious to me. So, Moonblast, Wish. If he wishes, and I get Ferrothorn in. He wishes, actually Rotom's a better play here. It allows me to toxic whatever's coming in, which is likely going to be his own Rotom. Yeah, and I'm faster than his Rotom, so positionally he doesn't have much for my T-Tar. He has to Volt Switch out. Dragapult's back at full. T-Tar is back. Could have gotten Ferrothorn back, but I can get it back versus his unaware Clef, especially because he has no Leech Seed switching anymore. Corviknight rears his ugly head. Rinse and repeat, as I said. I mean, even if he body presses here, that means he'd have to keep rocks up. Yeah, you wouldn't body press. So back to square one, oh, as he's actually going Rotom on me. Because he's unaware, Clef, Dragapult does not win as smoothly as I would have hoped. So I'm thinking T-Tar, letting him Volt Switch back to Corviknight is not the wave. That is not the wave. So we're gonna learn Toxapex and let Ferrothorn do its damn thing. Ferrothorn's gonna get real annoying real fast, especially if I can somehow burn a Pokemon. That'd be great. That'd be dope if I could burn a Pokemon. That'd be phenomenal, awesome, lovely. But yeah, here's where Ferrothorn is gonna really start becoming a bitch, because items getting removed. That's cool, buddy. And Hell's getting healed. Hell's getting healed. Hell's getting restored. This still has its leftovers, right? Like, see, stuff like that, that's no longer okay. Probably gonna pivot back to Corviknight. So the fact that you allowed me to do that means you're going Corviknight here. No, he predicted me to double switch to Rotom there. I have so many ways to win this. 11 lead seeds. I'm just thinking if the Corviknight coming in makes any difference whatsoever. In fact, Rotom coming in doesn't make a difference whatsoever as far as, see, overheat. Yeah, it finally stays in, and I knew that was the turn to overheat too. You know that I said overheat. I knew that was the turn to overheat too. Cannot get the burn to save our lives. You know, Jambin had the coldest water in the game, though. You know, Jambin having the ball. So he showed knockoff, recover. Spikes are up. Okay. I'd be so tight if this fool got so there's a Corviknight. Let's give me that item. It would be foolish to body press. Spite Corviknight. Spite Corviknight. Wow, that actually worked. That actually worked, which is annoying as shit. But the upside is Snorlax has to come in and T-Tar gets to come back in with sand up, and that Corviknight can't just do as it pleases. Not anymore. Actually it can. It can. But it would be at a price. Spite though. Spite Corviknight. Spite. That is so annoying. That is so annoying, bros. Spite. But yeah, now we're kind of back in the cycle. The Rotom cycle. And we nasty ply here. I actually did not expect him to go to Rotom Heat. What did it do? How much did it do last time? Really, Volt Switch is the best play either way. But because if I miss overheat and he toxics me, it did 19. It's not enough. It's never enough. And so T-Tar gets more leftovers unless he toxics. He has Pain Split. That's not pleasant, because now here he gets the Volt Switch and takes a ton of my health. If I go Dragapult, Clef Wishes. I don't like that, man. Corviknight cannot touch Hatterene, which is a big deal. So let's double down on that. Corviknight cannot touch Hatterene. Okay. Very well. Come on, bro. Don't look. Come on, bro. Corviknight cannot touch Hatterene and it cannot touch Dragapult. Him getting the crit there will matter. But because Snorlax is a problem. Why is this game so fucking long? So his best bet here is to pivot to Clef. Body pressed hard though. Kudos. Actually, he can stand, but goes lax, which is good for me. Gonna keep those lefties on, and we rocks hard. Him body pressing there was solid plays, solid. Because it got some damage on my Rotom Heat, which is just placating him right now. Doesn't have his leftovers. Body press. Leech Seed. So let's go Pult again. We're gonna have to probably, this is gonna probably have to be a mad long game with like defog stalling and stuff. Oh well. Yeah, I need to do that. Buddy. I'm debating whether or not to does this Clefable's leftovers matter? And he could go for spikes. He went Corv. Good plays. So we're gonna lead seed here. And then we're gonna pivot to Hattery. We need that health, baby. He went to that. No, he did not do it. He did it. He did the thing. As assuming Lax is gonna be his initial switch. If he scalds, it is not good. It isn't good. Him letting me hit Toxapex doesn't really matter. Doesn't change much. Faster than the Snorlax, just good. It actually missed. Like I missed my move. The rest is there. So that Snorlax has to. So like we're gonna defog stall this Corviknight and just leftovers rack up our leftovers. Because the way this shit is moving, cousins. We're not leaving anytime soon. Okay, there's the burn. So if I leave, no, because Clef is unaware. That doesn't work. So that's a big burn. It matters. It matters. So he's choosing to go the route where, okay. So he has to pick. Oh, so he goes Corviknight. Okay, my boy making plays out here. Your boy making plays out here. All right, so body press. It's gonna be one of those. Oh, he body presses again. That I'm letting my Rotom get beat down, making foolish decisions, making foolish decisions. Foolish decisions. So we're gonna see him here. Taunt picks. So he does have haze. And if he goes hard Clef and so he's going for knock. Now this, if he goes hard Clef and the Clef gets burnt. Oh, the Clef isn't even Spadef Clef. So So Moonblast will knock me out. If he wishes and I predict him, he's fucked. I Moonblast. So I Scald hard here. Can get a burn. So he Moonblast. And then what Scald does is it opens up my Dragapult a lot. As now we can go to Rotom Heat. Yeah, he shouldn't sack Clef there. And so now things get interesting, right? Because Dragapult can't touch me. Corviknight comes in, and Toxapex is burnt. And so, yeah, let's Darts might kill him. It's close, but yeah, there's no point in Phantom Forcing. Yeah, there's literally no point in Phantom Forcing. And so Clef dies to hazards. So he's likely going to go to Corviknight as a stalling mechanism. And this allows me to DD. And so Clef can't protect itself from my Phantom Force. So, like, let me think. If I Dragon Dance again, he goes Clef. This actually isn't good, because he can go to Snorlax and then go to Clef. Maybe I shouldn't have let him I couldn't stop him from defogging though. What am I saying? So I need Clef dead so that he can't guard against my, because he can go to Snorlax and then he can pivot back to Clefable. And if push come to shove, I'm just gonna switch out my does he heal Bell? Oh man. Yeah. So actually, yeah, that was a situation that I did not account for. I did not account for that situation, especially because I gave up my so now I let him heal Bell, and I thought that was stupid of me. Because Snorlax being asleep was a big deal. Has to go to Corviknight, has to defog. Yeah. Man, that was a very stupid decision on my end. I figured there was a possibility he might body press there. It was a very stupid decision on my end. It's a very, very stupid decision on my end. I can't believe I didn't account for it until afterwards. So basically, the play would have been to pivot to. Oh my God, I am hurt about that, bros. I am hurt about that. I still can win, but like, I had it. Like, I literally set up everything to where Clef was low, like everything was set up. And now I'm allowing Ferrothorn to get hit. I'm out of lead seeds. Corviknight still has 11 body presses left, which is way too many body presses. You know, just silly shit, bros. So if I DD and he goes to, man, goes to Pex, and I worked so hard for the burn. I let him heal. Bros, horrible play by me, man. Like, nothing more can be said. Dragon Darts will, if he goes, I have to make this play. Fuck. Yeah. So now it puts him in a spot where he has to go to Snorlax. So I'm gonna get some momentum back because I get to Toxic the Lax. So I'm gonna have to wither the Lax back down to where it has to rest, and Ugh. But we're gonna stall out all of these Corviknights, the Corviknights defogs today. Gonna stall out all these defogs today. So he has 15 defogs left. These defogs again. The Clef is getting the leftovers back, which is whack. Shit. Oh my goodness. So he's probably just body press. He can afford to, yeah. But I knew I wouldn't like lose much by making this play, especially because Snorlax is likely to rear his head here. So it's a question: do you slam or do you rest? I think he's gonna rest. Yeah. If I calm minded there, it wouldn't have made too much of a difference. Would not have made too much of a difference. Body press, man. Yeah, I think that was the opportunity for me, and I did not assess that situation well enough. So now I can freely go to Hatterene, because at the very least I won't take any damage from some Magic Bounce. Magic Bounce Spite back. Call me the GOAT of this shit, man. So let's Draining Kiss for some health back versus Lax. Lax is asleep. We'll spike here. Corviknight has to defog. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, bros. A fucking 30-hour long game. It's crazy. Fucking 30-hour long game. So he lets me hit his Snorlax for whatever reasons. I think my opponent's starting to like lose his shit, because Curse next. Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. Man, I could have gotten his fuck. I'm so tight about that still. So this is my last lead seed, which sucks. Still has his leftovers. If I were my opponent, I'd go for body press here. And no, he goes for. If he body presses here, he got me. He gets my Rotom. Doesn't get it. And the Snorlax is asleep, which is a big deal. It's a big deal. Big deal. Burn one turn asleep. Yeah, let's Vol Switch to keep it. 0, man. 0, man. And so this is a pretty important turn if he doesn't go to Corviknight. Okay. Excellent. So Corviknight has how many roosts? Which means he's gonna roost again here. That's fine. That's fine. I'll let him. And so now I get to Mystical Fire. Yep, I knew you would not anticipate the fire. And so now your Corviknight's actually within range of my T-Tar. I'm gonna double the T-Tar here. And how much has it been doing? T-Tar, please. Oh my, get all that damage on him. He cursed. Alright, T-Tar, please, for the love of God, this is when I need you most. And it fucking failed me. Fucking failed me so much. Alright, so that's a big turn, because now Hatterene gets to come in, and we starting to calm. Starting to calm the mind, bro. Starting to calm all this mind, bro. And I'm faster than you. Faster than you, bro. I know you wanted to get that haze off. Is Hattering gonna pull it off? GG. GG. I should have ended that game ages ago. Ages ago, I should have ended that damn game. When I got those turns right, what I should have done was switched out the damn T-Tire into... Bros, if I had done that, a wrap. T-Tire hit a pretty big Stone Edge. There. And fairly impatient play. Like, I was trying to win it as fast as possible. Like, even versus Clefable, with my Keldeo, I could have played it differently, like more long term. But yeah, I thought I had him. But yeah, that's gonna be the live for today. A whole war, 15 minutes. That was 40 minutes of the same battle. But I know you guys love those war-like battles. So if you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button down below. If you made it this far, make sure you hit this Academy Discord. This is the power of the Academy Discord teams, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.